All right, everybody. Happy Friday. It's about 4:30 in the late afternoon, early evening. Gonna go run over to Costco in Humble, Texas real quick. And just thought I would go ahead and film the drive using Tesla FSD and maybe do an actual smart summon session or two while we're over there. So let's see how it does. And off we go. Got a car to the left checking mail. Come to a complete stop. Got a van coming in, going a little wide. Got another vehicle coming in pretty hot. We handle both of them very well. Beautiful day today, 75 degrees, barely any clouds, no humidity. Just a gorgeous day today. All right, going by the high school, but school let out a good hour or so ago, so not a lot of kids around. No car. Little sudden on the stop right there. And then it creeped up and did another 0 mile per hour. There was a car to our left that just turned left into this lane. So possibly reacting to that vehicle. But yeah, that was a little bit of a sudden stop at the four-way stop. And then it creeped back up to get to the stop sign. So not the best stop in the world at that four-way stop. All right, we make our right turn here. Yeah, that was not the smoothest right turn. Again, did what it needed to do, but it was not the smoothest one we've ever seen. All right, we're getting over into the left lane. Got a lot of vehicles trying to come into North Park Drive here from the side, as you can see. A little bit of congestion, folks trying to get into the Walmart neighborhood center. Got a pedestrian to the left. Handle all of that really well. Going a little bit cautiously here, but I can completely understand that. Got a traffic light coming up. Georgia plates. Now, it used to be in Georgia that you would have the county on your plates, and I don't see that. Maybe Georgia stopped doing that, stopped putting counties. So it used to be when you would see Georgia plates, you would see like Fulton County or DeKalb County or Cobb County. And yes, I do know that area. A good part of my family is originally from the North Georgia area, so I know that Atlanta, Decatur, Cobb County, Marietta area very, very well. So that's interesting. I don't know if anybody from Georgia watches my videos, but if y'all want to comment on that, have they stopped putting the county names on the license plates? Because I know that was pretty common in years past. All right, we are on North Park Drive. We're going about 39 in a 45, but I will say that we're going with traffic. There's quite a lot of road construction, as you can see, especially to our left. The roads are just really, really beat up through here. Got a lot of construction cones to the left. that's eased up a bit. But we're going to have some more construction that we go through up here in about 100 feet. And the road is altered up here. They've completely altered the path of the road from what it's historically been. We're going to curve around here a bit. Very good job. A little tight in here, but nothing Tesla FSD can't manage. So yeah, we're going to go to Costco today. Not a very long drive. Costco's is about 4 miles from here in Humble. It's on the other side of 59 East Tex Freeway, so we're gonna be on North Park here for about, well, let me take that back. Looks like the navigation may have us going a bit differently today, and quite frankly, that doesn't surprise me. We're talking about it is 4:30 in the afternoon, early evening on Friday. So quite a lot of traffic right now, which is always a good time to see how FSD is doing, progressing. But yeah, from a navigation standpoint, it may reroute us a little bit to get the most efficient route over to the Costco. So I thought it was, generally speaking, when traffic is not that bad in North Park, it'll take us on North Park all the way to East Tex Freeway, and then we would go underneath the bridge, go southbound on 59 East Tex Freeway, and the Costco is about 3 miles down East Tex, right off the freeway. It looks like it's going to take us on 494. So my guess is that we're going to get on 494 instead of 59 East Tex Freeway and take 494 down to Kingwood Drive and then get on East Tex Freeway. I don't know. Maybe my guess is that the intersection of North Park and 59 East Tex is really backed up. I've seen situations where you may sit through the light 4 or 5 times at that intersection. Thus, why they're doing so much road construction over here, trying to widen the road, trying to make things have more lanes of traffic through here. And we'll see how that works out. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, just the reality is the lesson is build it and they shall come. So you obviously got to do it. You got to expand the roads, but it's, you know, highly likely not gonna really help with traffic, just because it'll invite more of it. Got the sun coming in. I'm gonna go ahead and put my sunglasses on here. Yeah, so it is going to take a left on 494 up here, which may be interesting because we have a ton of road construction at this intersection with a lot of cones and temporary alternate lanes, and we've got to at some point probably do an unprotected left turn against oncoming traffic. So could see something here. Let's just check it out. All right, continue to move on up. We should probably get over in the left turning lane is my guess. Yep, there we go. Put on our blinker. See if we can get through here. All right, moving on up. We're right behind this straight truck up here, but we don't give them a little bit of a gap. Plus, we've got the railroad tracks right there. We're crossing over the railroad intersection. Now we'll see how Tesla FSD version 12.5.6.3 does with this specific intersection at this busy time of day on a Friday evening. We'll just see. Now this light, when it comes to the left turn, it does give you a protected left, but only for a little bit of time. And then it switches over to an unprotected left. So it still allows you, gives you the green light to go, but it doesn't protect you. So you have to play hand-to-hand combat with the oncoming traffic that is going westbound on North Park. Oh, I'm sorry, going eastbound on North Park. This way. Looks like we got the green light. Start moving up. Looks like it's protected at this point, but obviously that straight truck. All right, we're giving that straight truck some room. Now we got a yellow caution, so we're gonna obviously be very cautious on that. Especially, I think that was a good idea because that straight truck obviously has to go much slower. So you don't want to get caught behind that straight truck and have the light turn. So I think we could have made it, but I'm going to be honest with you. I think that was that amount of caution was warranted. Now what we've got is an unprotected left, so we can actually go. We've got the green light, but as you can see, we've got a lot of oncoming traffic. So I don't know if that's actually going to happen. We not only have oncoming traffic, we have a lane that is going right. They're right. So this one's a bit difficult. So we may end up having to wait for the protected left again. We'll just see. And we'll see if we're able to get through this intersection without me having to intervene. Like I said, it's fairly complex. It's very busy right now. Lots of road construction. All right, yeah, it's about to turn on us. So, yep. Yeah, it's funny. When it turned yellow, it kind of creeped up a bit there, like it was going to take an opportunity and then decided not to. So, that was interesting. I mean, it's good that it didn't do that. Oh, we got a very large semi coming through here. My gosh, son. Woo! Just made it. I thought he was going to take that curb out. Yeah, nobody was moving when that semi was coming through. Yeah, this is just a crazy intersection. And the road construction has just made it crazier. So again, let's see. We should get a protected green light here in a second. So hopefully the FSD acknowledges that. There we go. We got our protected green. Let's go. Good job. All right. Watch out for the road construction to the right. There you go. I'm fine with you going a little cautiously. We've actually got workers to the right. Great job at that intersection. Fantastic job. excellent, excellent, excellent. Like I said, that was crazy. I mean, there weren't any crazy turns it had to do. It was just a lot being thrown at it, right? Combination of road construction, dense traffic, and, you know, a turning lane that only protects you for a little bit, but then opens it up to you and says, go right ahead, but go at your own risk, because you got oncoming traffic. So that dealt with it, and dealt with it really, really well. All right, we're going to continue to go straight through here. Go, got to get over here because that lane turns into a, it's funny, it says that's a turn only lane, but then there's this lane right here. I think they need to I don't know, something's wrong at that part of the line. I mean, we did on that one right there. I'm very happy that FSD did the right thing and got over to the right, because it showed that as a turn only lane. But I really do think they've got that configured wrong. I think that's meant to be a lane that can both go straight and turn left, because why else would there be a lane directly in front of it on the other side? I mean, I'm not a civil engineer, not my place to question that, but it sure seems funny that that's on the road. It's painted as being a left turn only. I don't know, maybe somebody can comment on that who saw that intersection there, because I'm not sure what the safety purpose. Oh, we're not going to go on Kingwood Drive, we're going to stay on 494. Man, okay. So not only must traffic be really bad at the intersection of North Park and 59, it also must be really bad at the intersection of Kingwood and 59, and it may just be really bad on 59, even going southbound right now. Okay. Well, like I said, oh. Uh-oh. Did my camera go out? I think my front camera went out there. Let me see. Repairing your file. All right, sorry about that. Looks like my front camera went out there for a few seconds. It said it was repairing file. I don't know, these, don't get me wrong, the GoPro has great quality. I really like the 4K HD quality that you can film in on a GoPro, but man, it just, every once in a while, it just does something weird. And it did something weird right there. I'll take a look at it when we get back home. It said it was repairing my car, and then it said my card was full, and I was like, there's nothing on it. But I think that's just because it was repairing the file at the time, whatever that means. No big whoop. I think that may have only gone out for about 5 or 6 seconds. So we are going to turn right here, and I guess go over 59. Or no, go over 490, go over the feeder road of 59, and then get on Highway 59. All right, making a left turn. Put my glasses back on here for a second. I think the sun's about to come back out again. Oh, well, maybe shielded here, but We are on the feeder road going alongside Highway 59, but we will not actually get up on Highway 59. Because Costco is directly over there to our right. And here we go. Getting in the turning lane here. I'm going to go ahead and put the glasses back on again. Yeah, the sun's coming right into the car. Right into my Tesla. So we are now on we're still technically on the feeder road right off of 59, but this is the one that gets fed into Townsend Boulevard. And we'll take a right on Townsend. And then pretty much right after we get on Townsend, we'll take another right to get on the road that's right by Costco. And forgive me, I can't remember the name of the road that goes by Costco. Probably Costco Boulevard. Yeah, that sun is. But you know, this is when I like taking the saw. I like when it's busy, when it's really dense traffic, through some somewhat complicated type of situations, and when human beings might have the toughest time driving. Like right now, with the sun in my eyes, I probably have a tough time manually driving through some of this. I'd have to slow down a bit. So it's good to see how the Tesla FSD software does during these same time periods and in the same situations. So like I said, not always going to be your typical drive, right? You don't want to just see how the software does under the most perfect situations and perfect scenarios, right? Because you're going to have the sun coming directly into your face. You're going to be going through crazy intersections with road construction on both sides and a poorly constructed left turning lane. Or I shouldn't say poorly constructed, just under construction left turning lane. All right, we're turning right onto Townsend Boulevard. Here we go. And then we will get over here into the right turning lane and take an immediate right. Okay, it's called Spring Creek Crossing. So it's not called Costco Boulevard, it's Spring Creek Crossing. And we can take a right, because you can take a right on red in Texas. There we go. Costco is directly to our left after we get up here about another 50 feet. Get over in the middle lane here, middle turning lane. Put on our left blinker, turn left into the Costco parking lot. Got some vehicles leaving. We're gonna take a right. There's another Tesla Model 3, a little bit older version. All right. We'll just see what we do here in the Costco parking lot. Looks like it wants to take a left into this lane. Don't see any parking spots here. So, well, it looks like it wants to take a right, but it's slowing down. It's stopping right now because we've got a pedestrian to the left and a pedestrian to the right. All right. Take a right. Got a pedestrian coming up, walking across. Let him get across, and then we're going to take a... Are we going to go straight, or are we going to... Oh, we're waiting on... I think we were waiting on that lady there. Let's see if it does it. Yeah, that lady... All right, there we go. That lady Little bit overcautious there. I mean, that lady wasn't anywhere near us, and she was definitely not coming in front of us, but I understand. All right. Now, I was gonna try to park there, but it didn't have enough of a good angle. Now what you gonna do? All right. I promise we're not just gonna ride around the parking lot all day. I just like to see what the software, what kind of decisions it makes. All right, we're gonna have to get over to the right a bit. We got an oncoming car, but we also got pedestrian / customers to the right. So we got to be a little cautious here. There you go. Great job. Let them get ahead, give them a gap. And we're gonna turn right again. See if I promise you, we are not gonna spend 30 minutes in the parking lot. But I do like to see what the software may do. All right, we're gonna move on out. Had a car there, but they were stopped. All right, we're gonna go up a little bit more. Let's see what it decides to do this time. It said, you didn't want that lane? Well, let's go down another lane. Maybe there's less traffic or more available parking on this side. It's gonna try to park there too, but it did not have a good angle. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? I mean, there's definitely available parking spots. It just has not found one that is the perfect angle for it to take. It's tried twice. It's like made that move, that initial move twice to park, and then it aborted, backed out because it didn't have the right angle. All right, we're gonna wait for pedestrians again, customers walking across. Gonna take a right turn. You gotta watch out for that gentleman right there. And it does. All right, you have to move to the right a bit. There you go. Let's see. If it doesn't do it here, I'm gonna just take over and park. Come on, come on. No, see, it wants to get right in there by the, well, why don't you try one of these right here? Yeah, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and park. Let me get over here behind this guy. All right, well, I'm parked. Go into Costco real quick. I really don't have much to get you, but go in, and then, yeah, if I still have some sunlight, which I think I do, I think there's probably about another half hour or so, maybe 45 minutes, do an actual smart session, an actual smart session, summon session, if I can get all that out. All right, everybody, I will talk to y'all soon. Bye. right, everybody, done at Costco. It is about 5:30 in the evening on Friday, so let's head on home. Here we go, leaving the Costco parking lot. While we were here, before we left, as you can tell, it's a little darker than when we, but did 3 sessions of actual smart summon. Let's see which way we're gonna go. We're gonna go out the back way here. Okay. Got a Dodge Ram truck. Got another vehicle. Got a Honda coming up here, so we got to wait for them. He's going to take a right turn for him. And we got to creep up a little bit to see around that hedge. Come up here, we're going to take a left turn. We're going to have to get into the median first, but we have oncoming traffic. I'll put a pin. I know I was about to talk about the actual smart summon sessions, but I'll put a pin in that for a second. Get across the median. Get into the median, keep going. Perfect. Excellent job. All right. Let's see, we got a traffic. Oh, there goes my front camera again. Let's see. Let's see if I can start it back up here again in a second. I'm gonna have to check out this front camera. I don't know what's going on with it. It's saying something about the card. I'll try again. Let me see. There we go. Sorry about that. I am going to take a look at the card in my front GoPro, the driver facing GoPro, and see what's going on there, but apologies about that. But yeah, so did 3 sessions of actual smart summon. All I know at this point is that all 3 times the Tesla came to me and it had no dents in it and no blood. So we're good from that. So I'll have to roll the footage to see if there were any interesting reactions from Costco customers. But obviously all good. Did not have any conversations today. Today was one. Every once in a while I'll do a handful of sessions and I'll get great reactions, but won't necessarily get somebody to come up to me afterwards. And that's understandable, especially on a Friday night. Folks are grabbing stuff out of Costco and then trying to get home. All right, trying to get, well, it was going to get over there to get in a faster moving lane, but then it knew we were going to get the red light and it stayed over here. Very good move. That is extremely human-like. So we've all tried to do that before, right? Try to get into a faster lane, and then all of a sudden you see the traffic lights about to stop, and this lane's going to clear out for you, so we just stay where we are, and that's what it did. So very human-like there, and felt human-like. It felt actually very smooth as it was doing that. So yeah, I'll roll the footage and see what we got there. The other thing I'm going to do is, yeah, I'm going to have to check out the card in my front GoPro, because that's the second time it's shut. And it's not like it's hot. I don't have any, like it should have all the memory available to it, and it's not hot. I mean, right now it's 65 degrees. And I don't have the battery in it. I'm running it off a USB-C cable. So I don't know what's going on there. I may have to get a new card for this one. All right, traffic light changed. We go forward. About to go over 59. Get in the left turning lane. Get into the one with the least amount of traffic. Get ready to make our left turn. Very smooth. Now we're gonna have to, I thought we were gonna have to merge here. Nope, no merging yet. I think, is there a merge? Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here's the merge. But we did our hurry up and get along. Man, we got on up there. We were just gonna, Tesla FSD said, I don't want to have to worry about merging. We're just gonna get on up there. All right, we're gonna move over to the left. It wants to get up on 59 East Tex Freeway. We won't actually be on it very long, but I guess it wants to go ahead and get on the highway for a little bit. So we're continuing to move to the left. There we go. All clear. Perfect. Extremely smooth. This is where 494 and 59 East Tex Freeway diverge. This is actually the feeder that goes along the freeway, but technically still part of the 59 East Tex Highway. All right. One thing I really like that it didn't do there is try to get all the way over to the left, because that left lane ends. And on previous versions, it would just try to hightail it all the way over to the left and then immediately have to get back over to the right. And on some occasions, because there were so many cars behind us and they're all going tailgating us, when we try to get back over, they don't let you. So you get yourself into a little pickle there, a precarious spot. But we did not do that there. All right, looks like we're actually not going to get up on the freeway itself. We're going to stay here on the feeder and just go through. We're going to have 2 traffic lights to go through, Kingwood Drive and North Park Drive. But I guess it's more time effective to stay on the feeder than to try to get up on the freeway. Over to the right lane. We are really seeking out the path of least resistance right now. Yeah, FSD's doing a tremendous job right now. I mean, everything is just buttery smooth. It's making human-like moves. It's making efficient moves. And quite frankly, moves that maybe only a software could do as efficiently as it's doing. Because again, it has more information than I do. It has more information than any other driver on this road does. So that is definitely one big added plus to having a Tesla, is having all that data right at your fingertips. All right, move over Kingwood Drive, check that one off the list. Keep moving up, got about a mile and we'll hit the North Park Drive traffic light. Congestion right here, although it's one to stay in the right lane. Usually I would say you'd want to get into the middle lane here, because obviously some of the traffic in the right lane is going to slow down and turn right, into these shopping centers, but it has decided not to do that. We have definitely lost daylight. It is about 5:45 in the evening, and it's just getting dark so much sooner now. And there you go. We did fine just staying put in this lane. Move up ahead of everybody else that was jockeying around in front of us about 5 minutes ago. And once we pass through this traffic light at North Park Drive, we'll go up about another half mile and we'll turn right on Knox Drive, which is a pretty small, narrow country road. Has some fab shops and repair shops on it, so occasionally there'll even be like a semi truck parked alongside of it and on the road. So can make for some pretty interesting maneuvering for the Tesla. So we'll just see what obstacles may be ahead of us on Knox Drive. There's a no truck sign there when you first take a right onto Knox Drive, but they just need to take that sign down. Nobody abides by it. Nobody enforces it. All right, we got some vehicles in front of us turning right into this shopping center. So that's where being in that middle lane may have been a little bit more efficient, but going 49 and a 55 right now, but quite frankly the road that we need to turn on is coming up, so we really can't pick up much speed anyway, so can't really assess what sort of speed it was going to get to. All right, we're slowing down, put on our right blinker. Got a car there at the intersection. We handled that nicely. Turn on to Knox Drive. No semis on the road today, so unfortunately we don't get to see how the Tesla adapts and overcomes to that. There's a repair shop right there, and the semis come in here and drop cars off. We got the railroad intersection coming up here, the famous Knox Drive railroad intersection at Knox Drive and 494. The scene of at least one wreck per week. That's why they're getting these traffic lights out here, which they don't have on yet. Been here 2 weeks now, and they still haven't turned those lights on. All right. We've got oncoming traffic from the right, so no movement for now. Guess that truck, I don't know if that truck was waiting to turn left or was giving a gap to the car in front of us, but we went ahead and took it as well, took the courtesy. So I waved at him and thanked him, and also kudos to the Tesla FSD for knowing to go ahead and take that, even though that truck obviously had the right of way. That is not an operating traffic light yet, so you're supposed to treat it as if it doesn't exist. But again, because they haven't turned those lights on, it's creating some confusion for folks. I just don't know what it takes to turn lights on. I would figure it takes longer to get the actual infrastructure up than it does to flip the switch on the traffic lights. But I get it. There's probably a lot more that goes into that than I'm aware of. It's probably, you got to have folks from the county and the city come out there, and it's got to be calibrated with all the other lights, and because it's obviously going to have a butterfly effect, right? So, but still, 2 weeks? Come on. And in the meantime, yeah, you saw it right there. That could have just been a courtesy gap, like he knew he had the right of way, but he was going to go ahead and give a courtesy, and maybe he was turning or something. But quite frankly, he had the right of way. So it does bring some confusion for some folks there. But just to be clear, and I did look it up because I had that question. Yeah, until they're either blinking or turned on, you treat it like they don't exist. Now, if they had them blinking, then you would treat it like a two-way stop. That's probably what they ought to do, is just have them be blinking for the sides that are not on 494, and leave it open for the folks on 494 till they get it operational and aligned. But I don't know. All right, moving through the neighborhood here, going a little bit cautious. I don't know why it moved over to the right there, like it was going to avoid something, and I don't know why. Oh, nice Christmas lights. Yeah, so that move to the right behind that vehicle there about 10-15 seconds ago, that wasn't warranted. All right, we got a right turn here, got a pretty large work truck, landscaping crew. Get by them fairly easily. Got a roundabout coming up with, I can tell, some bike riders and pedestrians around it, so probably go a little cautious here. Actually, the bike rider moved on through, so we should be good. And we are. Very smooth. Great job. Come up here to the one-way stop. The traffic to the left and the right of us has the right of way. They do not have a stop sign, so we take the 0 mile per hour NHTSA stop, look around, and take our left turn. Good to go. Have a right turn here, but there's no stop sign. You just keep going. Awesome. Go ahead. Exit out of that. Move over to the left a bit for that parked car. And get back over to the right. Getting close to our stopping point, so I'm going to put on my blinkers here in just a second to let any vehicles behind me know that I'm slowing down to stop. Once I get around this turn here, and then we'll pull over. Go ahead and put on my blinkers. We'll stop up here by the side a little more. All right, well, we had a great couple of FSD drives, both to and from the Costco. We did three sessions of actual Smart Summon. I'm assuming they all went really well. Like I said, I got my car back with 0 dents and 0 blood and hair each time. So have to roll the footage to see if there were any interesting reactions, and obviously I'll get that uploaded for everybody, as well as the FSD drives themselves with my commentary. And yeah, it was fun. So again, nothing too out of the norm today, just a trip to Costco. Had a couple of, you know, complex there. That intersection of North Park and 494 obviously was a little hairy with all the construction, and then obviously the Costco parking lot. But not a huge drive today. Tomorrow, I think I'm scheduled to take my brother-in-law back to Memorial Hermann Hospital. So we'll have a longer drive tomorrow with a bunch of highway driving on it. But I'll also have my brother-in-law in the car. So obviously the conversations will be much less about FSD and just more about family and life and whatnot. But again, I'll continue to roll the camera, and hopefully y'all enjoy it and you at least get to see the drives. So, all right, everybody, I hope y'all have a great rest of your Friday evenings. Have a great beginning to the weekend. Everybody be safe out there. Have fun. Hug your kids. Hug your significant others, your moms, your dads, your uncles, your aunts, your grandparents, whoever. Hell, just grab somebody on the street and hug them. Well, don't do that. Be cautious on that, but you know what I mean. Be nice to everybody. All right, everyone. I will see y'all again soon. Highly likely tomorrow. Love y'all, and I'll talk to you later.